South African politics was heated up this week after Finance Minister Godwana finally spoke out about a storm of rumors circulating that the United Kingdom had issued arrest warrants against Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, leader Julius Malema. Speculation had dominated social media, WhatsApp groups, and late-night political talk for weeks, sending the country into an intrigue grip on attention. The tale had been percolating for a while, mumbled about in politburos and debated hotly among the general population. Malema, the maverick populist leader who opposed imperialism and foreign intervention in his most unyielding manner, has been an incendiary of controversy for as long as anyone can remember. To his admirers, he is an uncompromising champion of the poor and downtrodden. To his critics, he is a force of instability whose incendiary utterances frequently push limits. The idea that a significant foreign nation such as the UK could seek legal action against him appeared to some to be a validation of the latter school of thought. Rumour had a field day, fueled by tantalizing morsels of unverified insider assertions and selective reinterpretation of Malema's earlier standoffs with foreign capitals and governments. The gossip gained further momentum earlier this year when Malema's UK visa application was reportedly denied, sparking speculation that there was something far more serious happening behind the scenes. Within days, what began as whispers transformed into widespread claims that arrest warrants had already been issued. Opposition parties pounced, amplifying the story to discredit the EFF leader and framing him as a man on the run from international justice. Godwana, the veteran finance minister who takes a measured approach to delicate matters, avoided the fray at first. For weeks, he brushed aside the gossip as political noise, refusing to give the allegations official notice. But when the rumors crept into parliamentary debates and diverted attention from important economic issues, the pressure on Godwana grew. Political analysts cautioned that letting the speculation brew could hurt South Africa's global image, particularly if foreign investors and diplomats started wondering if one of the nation's most outspoken opposition politicians was being investigated by a foreign country. At last, following a high-level budget session in Cape Town, Godwana addressed a group of reporters for a brief on-the-spot briefing. The minister's tone was steady but firm, his voice measured as he braced himself to tackle the rumors outright. As he addressed the gathering, the room was silent. "Let me put the record straight," Godwana asserted, his voice slicing through the tension. "There are no UK arrest warrants for Julius Malema. None. Zero. These are fake news created and circulated intentionally to mislead South Africans." His stark declaration was just the start. Godwana pressed on, claiming dark political players had gone out of their way to craft the tale as a means of destabilizing the nation's political environment. "This is pure political sabotage," he added, his voice edging harder. "When individuals refuse to criticize policies, they invent fables about arrest warrants and foreign governments. We cannot operate a democracy on rumors." Journalists, some of whom had been pursuing the story for days, rushed to record every word. To the amazement of the people present in the room, Godwana relieved the tension with a moment of humor that went instantly viral. "If the UK had really issued an arrest warrant for Julius Malema," he quipped, "trust me, the Treasury would already be calculating how much money to put aside for the legal circus." Laughter rippled through the room as he added, "But fortunately for the budget, we've been spared that unnecessary expense." Within hours, videos of Godwana's remarks filled TikTok, Twitter/X, and Facebook. Hashtags such as #Godwana on Malema and #NoArrested drama trended throughout South Africa as the minister's comments were torn apart by supporters and critics alike. His intervention did not bring the debate to an end. It merely fueled it. EFF loyalists held the comments as evidence that the state had no reason to target Malema globally. They accused the media of publishing falsehoods to undermine their leader before the 2026 elections. Opponents, however, were quick to imply that Godwana's rush to defend Malema could be a sign of a secret political coalition between the African National Congress (ANC) and the EFF, why defend Malema in haste, some doubters question on talk shows and news forums. Was Godwana defending the integrity of government or defending a political relationship? Third-party observers opine that the finance minister's action was less about coalitions and more about protecting South Africa's international reputation. Whispers that a leading opposition politician was being sought by a big foreign country can generate unwarranted diplomatic tensions and even unnerves global markets. Observers explain that with an East African country already bogged down by economic issues such as sluggish growth and high unemployment, Godwana could not have it otherwise. Political drama deeming serious budget matters. A number of political pundits have offered three key explanations for Godwana's decision to speak out. First, building pressure. The gossip had been building to a boil, spilling over into parliamentary debates and risking drowning out important budget deliberations. Second, saving South Africa's reputation. The claim of a foreign arrest warrant threatened to embarrass the country on the global stage, endangering diplomatic relations both with the UK and with other partners. And third, politics within. By intervening, Godwana sent the message that he would not let the theatrics of opposition or disinformation campaigns take over the national agenda in a period of economic vulnerability. On his part, Julius Malema himself has mostly dismissed the scandal. At a recent rally, he waved the rumors aside with a hand, saying nothing in detail. His spokesperson was less tongue-tied, terming the allegations laughable lies concocted by cowards who are afraid of the people's movement. To Malema's followers, the fact that their leader showed no concern only served to increase their confidence that the tale was a political fabrication. The episode has also revealed how rapidly false information can take over South Africa's political agenda. In the era of viral video, faceless social media handles, and rapid-moving online stories, unsubstantiated reports can define national discourse in a single night. Fact-checkers have on several occasions highlighted that there is no credible evidence confirming UK arrest warrants for Malema, but the persistence of the rumour indicates how deeply rooted distrust and partisanship are in South African politics. Godwana's attempt has ironically injected new life into the conversation. Although his intention was to lay the issue to rest, his own forceful denial, peppered with stinging wit, has guaranteed that the tale will be a talking point for weeks ahead. A few commentators pointed out that in politics, even refuting a myth can provide it with more oxygen. Sometimes denying something makes it bigger than ignoring it, one political analyst remarked on a popular radio show. But in this case, Godwana may have felt he had no choice. Aside from the instant theatrics, the episode provokes larger questions about political rhetoric in South Africa.